We're reaching the time of year where video game fans and pundits start ranking and listing the best games of the generation. We at Rabbit Hole, however, are taking a slightly different approach, as instead of praising the games that had us tickling with glee, we're condemning the ones that had us slamming our hands in a vice. Before we get started, as always, this is all harmless fun, so don't take anything we say too seriously, and remember to like the video and subscribe to make sure you never miss a video. This week, Ubisoft is in the firing line as we present the 5 worst current-gen Ubisoft games.
We all know the infamous story behind Watch Dogs, the massive downscaling of graphics between announcement and release, an occurrence now about as common as a teenager with a bin full of tissues. If we, like everyone else, ignore the fact that the final release of Watch Dogs isn't particularly bad, then we can continue to live under the utter scandal and shame Ubisoft should have for duping us so viciously.
What the fuck is wrong with your face? Is something I would ask a lot during my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity. Once again, Ubisoft got themselves involved in some scandalous news coverage by releasing what can only be described as a broken-ass game. Like, you have a QA team, guys. A pretty extensive one. Maybe you should take the note of, I have no face and I'm floating over buildings, into consideration before you claim you've got gold.
Someone at Ubisoft decided they wanted to capitalize on the success of the SSX franchise, 4 years after the release of one of the worst, and therefore the last, SSX game. I never thought we would get an open world snowboarding skiing game, largely because it's a fucking stupid idea. I'm starting to think execs are not only a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic, but don't even have the fucking blanket.
No one asked for this game, no one asked for it when it was originally released on the Wii U, and no one asked for it when you decided to release it again on current platforms. Get yo zombie trash out of my face.
To start with, this is a Toys to Life game, and that's just a bit poo in of itself. But not only that, this is a Toys to Life game that doesn't actually require toys for you to unlock the characters in-game. This kind of game design and decision making can only be conducted by the insane. The entire marketing campaign existed purely to make you buy expensive, shitty toys you didn't even slightly need. Yet more duping. A Ubi-dupe, if you will.
There we are, some of the worst Ubisoft games of the generation. We have no doubt missed some. Ubisoft aren't exactly shy about shitting on our dreams. Let us know your least favourites in the comment below and any suggestions for what list we should tackle next.
Yes, we're Sony fanboys attacking Microsoft, blah blah blah. Well, we've had a good go at them too, which you can see by clicking the annotation above. But now it's time to bring out the big guns and take aim at Phil Spencer's lineup of cat vomit that he calls games. This has actually been quite a hard list to put together, as there are so few exclusives that have either seen the limelight or kept their exclusivity. But don't worry, we've still got 5 Xbox One exclusives that just fucking sucked.